Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have my 2024 college football week 0 prop picks and best bets. So I have 5 great prop picks for you today for this show, and I have my best bets for my over and under total, and I have a best bet for the spread pick. So I have some great content, great information for you today. I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. We've had 25 new subscribers in the last week, and I want to continue this trend as it keeps going. I will continue to give you great content and useful information to make your great picks and winning bets. So once again, I'm very appreciative of all our new subscribers and all the likes, and I will continue to do great things for you guys. Let's talk real quick about the show. I want to give you a little idea of what I'm doing here. I'm giving great prop picks, and I'm also having confidence levels. So my prop king emojis. 3 prop king emojis means I'm extremely confident with the pick. 2 prop king emojis means I'm very confident with the pick. 1 prop king emoji means I'm confident with the pick. So with all that being said, I'm confident in all the picks I'm putting on this show. And I have also bet every pick that's on the show. I will never put a pick on this show that I haven't bet myself. So there's a lot of information that I'm giving you and a lot of research that I've done. With all that being said, let's get to my first pick on today's show. And the first pick is Rodell Williams from Florida State. He's a transfer in from Alabama, great running back, highly recruited out of high school. I feel he's extremely motivated to come in and show Alabama this is what they have lost out on, and this is what Florida State has gotten. The weather may play a little factor here as they're playing. It may be very windy in Dublin Stadium, so it's going to be very windy over there. And Georgia Tech is not great versus the run. They're even worse in the secondary, but I don't think they're a great team to stop the run. I see a lot of carries for Williams due to the fact Florida State's going to try to show their dominance at the beginning of the game. So I think he's going to get a high usage rate. So I love his over 67.5 rushing yards. My second pick is Jordan Hudson, former 5-star from TCU. He transferred into SMU. He's going to be the #1 receiver for SMU this year. So that gives me great admiration for this pick. I love this pick due to the fact that I know he's going to have a high usage rate. Nevada also has a very bad defense. The team total set at 40.5. So what that means is they're expecting SMU to score 41 points at least. I feel like they're going to go up and down the field. I feel Jordan Hudson is going to have his opportunities to catch the ball all over the field. And I love his over 41.5 receiving yards. I think that's way too low for a #1 receiver against a really bad defense. My next pick is also from SMU, Jaylen Kenon. He's a former Miami Hurricane. He transferred in. He had 76 rushing yards versus Oklahoma last year, so he's kind of shown his ability. His average rushing yards is at 62 last year. I have him projected at 72 this year as he makes a huge jump because he's a clear-cut #1 running back due to injuries and the other top running backs transferring out. I don't see no way he doesn't get this number. He is going to be highly motivated as well, and I think the usage rate will be there. And Nevada is a just really bad defense. I see him getting this in maybe less than 8 carries. I love his over 63.5 rushing yards. 3 prop king emojis. The next pick is Brendan Lewis from Nevada. Now, Brendan Lewis is a former Colorado quarterback. They got him out of there when Shador came, but he has struggled throughout his career. But everything coming out of Nevada is how good Lewis has gotten, how much better he is. He's taking care of the football. He's throwing great passes. And so I believe, with all that being said, I don't believe everything that comes out of Nevada, but I do believe they'll be down a lot. I do believe he'll be forced to throw the football a lot more than usual. And I also expect SMU to have a very, very bad secondary. It's the worst part of their defense. It's the worst part of their team. So I feel like there'll be some catches there for these wide receivers from Nevada that will lead this guy to get over 139.5 passing yards. Let's be honest. That's not a lot of passing yards for a college football quarterback. I really like this number via Prize Picks. My final prop king pick is DJU from Florida State. 2023 passing yards, 212. He was at Oregon State. He was more of a game manager. I feel like Florida State, he's going to be more of a actual game changer. Projected passing yards 245. Jordan Travis was able to come out last year and have a great year in this offense. I feel like DJU, with all the great weapons around him, he'll be able to spread this football around and kind of let them do the work. I do see him having a higher usage rate once the game gets going. I love this number. It's also came down to us, so I love it over 232.5 passing yards. A recap here: Williams over 67.5 rushing yards, Hudson over 41.5 receiving yards, Knighton over 63.5 rushing yards, Lewis over 139.5 passing yards, and DJU over 232.5 passing yards. Get to my spread best bet, which is Florida State versus Georgia Tech. I like Florida State minus 11.5. You can actually get it at minus 10.5, and that's going to be even better. I feel like like I said, they're going to insert their dominance versus Georgia Tech. They're the bigger, stronger, more athletic team, more talented team. I think it'll eventually wear on Georgia Tech, although I feel like they will play hard. I like this number, especially for this week. Bet lightly. Once again, we don't have a huge slate of picks to kind of go through, but I really like Florida State over 11.5 as a spread pick. From an over and under bet, I like SMU versus Nevada. Once again, SMU's team total set at 40. I feel like they clear that easily as well. I see them getting in the mid 50s. I think if Nevada puts anything on the board, this number clears very easily. SMU should not be stopped. They're also going to put their second string quarterback in to get a good look on him. So I feel like Stone, who's their starting quarterback, and Jennings, their backup quarterback, will both play a lot. And I feel like Jennings is not going to come in just to salt the game away. He's coming in to actually play and make plays. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If any of this information is useful, like and subscribe to my channel. I will continue to be your tour guide throughout this season in college football and NFL football. And like I always say, let's cash.